Well, hello again, my beautiful friends, and welcome back to another Pick a Card reading. Today's video is going to be a little bit different from usual, but I am really excited about it. We are going to look at some messages from your spirit guides, or whatever you want to call it, the universe, your angels, your protectors. But I feel like it's really important to tap into these energies and just find that guiding light that is trying to help and assist you on your journey. This is very different from what I usually do, which are the romance readings and the love readings and everything like that. But I do a lot of this work in my personal life and for myself, and so I just felt really called to share that with you guys and start sharing that with you guys. So hopefully you are along for the ride. But as always, before we get into today's video, I just want to take a moment to check in with you guys and make sure that you're doing okay, and that you're taking care of your health. So if you haven't had a chance to drink any water today, I hope that you take this as your reminder to go ahead and do that. I know that most of us will drink some water eventually, but it's drinking enough that I'm worried about. So make sure you're keeping yourself hydrated and drinking enough water. And also, if you have been sitting in the same position for a while now, or laying or standing or whatever the case may be, I hope you take this as your reminder to just get up and walk around for a couple of minutes. Your joints, your muscles, and your bones will thank you. But let's go ahead and get into the video. So we've got 3 piles in front of us, and it is going from left to right. So this is pile 1, 2, and 3. And hopefully you can take a moment to pause this video, breathe, and think about which of these piles is calling you in, or do whatever you usually do to choose a pile. I'll give you guys a moment, and then we'll go ahead and get started with pile 1. Okay, well, hello my beautiful friends who chose pile 1. So you guys felt attracted to this pink quartz and the Witch's Tarot. And the first thing that we're going to do is just draw a few cards to see what your guides most want you to know right now. What does Spirit most want you to know right now? So Spirit, what do you have to say to pile 1? We have the Knight of Cups, the 9 of Swords, and the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. I think that things are a lot harder on you guys than you realize. You know, a lot of you could be feeling just really anxious right now because things in your life are not moving forward in the way that you want them to. I can sense that a lot of you just have so many dreams, especially when it comes to yourself, your self-care, your consistency, your independence. You want to reach this space of being healthy and like self-reliant, and you want to be able to trust yourself. But I feel like part of you is just very worried because you feel like these are just thoughts, and they're not really becoming action in the way that you want them to. And because of that, like, I think the words that you are using toward yourself in your inner world are just very like overly negative and overly critical and kind of out of touch with reality. Like, I think you have the littlest setback in these big dreams that you have, and then you end up just getting really down on yourself about it and criticizing yourself in these really unfair ways, and that just creates more pressure surrounding the things that you want to do. And Spirit just really wants for you to focus on the things that you can appreciate rather than focusing on the things that you lack. You know, a lot of you might put effort into things, and then when you do experience a setback, you start to spiral into this way of thinking where you feel like there's something wrong with you. And Spirit just wants you to realize that this is all about the way that you frame it in your mind. And there is a lot of wisdom in the way that you are framing things in your mind right now. There's a lot to be learned about the wounds that are still living in you, the beliefs that are living in you, based on the way that you're talking to yourself, because there's just so much negativity in your inner narrative, and it doesn't have to be that way. You could instead be feeling so empowered and so accomplished with all the things that you can say that you've done, but instead you're so focused on the things that you haven't done, because there's so much more that you want. So it's important to get back to the basics and ground yourself a little bit, and think about the narrative that you're telling yourself and what you're choosing to focus on, because there is no need for insecurity, and there's no need for like self-resentment or self-hatred here. You've done a lot. Like, you've worked really hard and you've come really far, and it's time to see that, like, the seeds you've been planting for so long and working so hard for, they've grown and they've blossomed, and it's time to notice how profoundly and how deeply you've grown, because you've worked so hard to get there, and it's not fair that you're treating yourself like you still like haven't accomplished anything. But let's get some more cards. The Ten of Swords, the Chariot, and the World. So a lot of you guys have healing to do, and Spirit just really wants you to understand that that's normal. You've been through a lot of things, and your heart has suffered a lot of wounds. Some of you are maybe coming out of a situation with a romantic interest. Maybe this person rejected you in some way, or just you weren't expecting them to treat you in a negative way. And a lot of you guys don't realize that the rejection that you're feeling hurts so badly because of wounds that already exist in you. I think that, you know, it's possible a lot of you guys, if you chose pile 1, you've been through a lot in your past, like maybe traumatic events, maybe abuse, but like people have hurt you and they've been very cruel to you and picked you apart and rejected you and criticized you, no matter like how hard you tried or how much you wanted them to do the opposite. And you're wounded from that. And so I think part of you is afraid to recognize yourself as what you are, as this beautiful, accomplished person who's done so much, because you're afraid that someone's going to come in and tell you that it's not true or pick it apart and criticize it. And I think a lot of you are holding on to the voice of somebody else, and somebody who just didn't have your best interest in their mind in the past. Like, they wanted to hurt you and they wanted to tear you down, and you're holding on to their criticisms like they're true. But like, that person just wanted to, you know, be a mean person to you, and they didn't want to tell you the truth. And they weren't telling you the truth. You know, you don't have all of these things to criticize yourself about, and there's no need to criticize yourself. I think a lot of you are just like in this instinct of anticipating someone being mean to you or telling you mean things, so you do it to yourself before somebody else can do it. But you've come so far, and I think you're about to come into a phase of your life where you're gonna escape a lot of this like uncertainty. Like, I think there just have been a lot of people who gave you anxiety and who you couldn't trust because they just weren't consistent and they weren't nice. But like, you're gonna be stepping away from that. You're gonna be entering a new phase and a new cycle and leaving certain negative energies in the past. This is a time of shedding your old skin, and you've worked really hard to get here. And it's time to really step into that, pile one. But let's get some more messages, you guys. "444, I am excited. Trust your journey. Trust the way your life unfolds, and trust that you are where you need to be at the present moment." Yes, stop getting in your head about not having accomplished enough, about not doing enough. You are doing just fine, you're doing just enough, and you are where you're supposed to be, you guys. 777, I am the flow. Your purpose flows from within you, and everything that is unfolding or being revealed to you is a part of your purpose, a state of peace and calmness in your soul. Find that state of peace and calmness. With the fact that you're living out your purpose, it is all a part of your story, and you don't need to be doing anything differently. You don't need to be afraid that things will be taken from you. And then we have 1212, I am focused. Stay focused on your best possible future. Remain optimistic throughout the entire journey. Your angels are right behind you as you turn your dreams into reality. So that's very beautiful, you guys. Let's get some more messages. So Spirit, what should pile one be asking themselves today and right now as a theme in their journey? Pile one be asking themselves. Okay. Am I afraid to be seen? Oh my goodness, like this is exactly what I was saying too. You're like afraid to be seen as the highest version of yourself because you're scared of the criticism. The world doesn't want you to hold back any longer. Time to shine your unique light on the world. Yes. You were made from love, and from love you are whole. There is no more hiding. There is no more shame. There is only truth. Live naked and free. What parts of me do I hide so I can be socially accepted and fit in? Am I being authentic? Do I allow myself to be all of me? What do I need to feel so I can be safe to feel seen? And try to journal your answers, you guys, or sit and meditate on that. And let's draw another advice card, Spirit. What messages does pile one need to focus on right now? Oh, sorry. Okay, well, obviously this flew out with a bunch of others, but we'll just take this one. You are wanted. The fear of abandonment can be a driving force in our lives. If we felt unwanted as a child, we can continue to see patterns into adulthood through compulsively seeking or rejecting the attention of others. Time to journal about what abandonment and rejection mean to you. Yes, I feel like either some of you guys went through this just over and over in your lives, or you recently went through this as well. You know, and it could be both, but I'm really sensing that that's a big theme you're dealing with right now. So take time to journal about what abandonment and rejection mean to you. How can you show your inner child today that they are wanted? So yes, you are wanted and you are worthy no matter what, you guys. Let's take a look at this, my purpose oracle. What else does Spirit have to say to you guys? Pile one. Do you embrace or resist change? Yeah, I think part of you is like resisting letting go of old wounds and moving forward. 11, draw your blueprint. What do you want for the future? What are your plans? You can do whatever you want. You don't have to worry about what anybody thinks or what anybody wants from you, you guys. You can do whatever you want. It's all open to you right now. They will buy what you sell. Maybe you guys are wanting to let your voice be heard. Let yourself be seen. Describe me in 5 words. So who are you? Like, it's time to get a higher perspective on what you value, what you want. How do you want to bring your life forward? And what would you do if nobody's opinion mattered? Work with your hands, 8, and what brings me peace? Invite that into your life. Invite what brings you peace, you guys. And then let's just draw one of these. Spirit, what should pile 1 focus on? What is the biggest theme of this chapter in their journey? Focus. Yes, so I feel like a lot of you guys, you know, you maybe struggle with accomplishment and with consistency and with, you know, setting a goal for yourself and actually making it there. And I think it's time to really step into your focus and understand the power in that focus. You know, whatever you choose to focus on in your daily life, that will amplify itself. That energy will amplify itself. If you choose to focus on the positive, you're going to start internalizing positive beliefs about what you are and where you are. If you choose to focus on the negative, that's what you're going to internalize as well. So it's like when you're on a journey to completing a goal, don't focus on your doubt in yourself. Don't focus on, you know, the ways you feel you've failed, and instead focus on the ways that you can trust your abilities and your strength and your power. But the last thing we're going to do, you guys, is draw from my handmade messages from your guides deck. I use this a lot in my personal life, and I use it in private readings all of the time, but I've never used it on YouTube, so I'm excited. But Spirit, what does pile 1 need to know? What do their guides want to tell them the most? What do they need to hear? You have an important relationship with water and rain. So use the rain to manifest. Maybe you guys dream of rain, or, you know, it just makes you feel a certain type of way. But some of you guys could be water signs, things like that. But I feel like the biggest thing is focus on your emotions, focus on your feelings, and acknowledge the impact that those things are having in your daily life. And again, like if you do witchcraft, you guys had chosen the Witch's Tarot. If you do manifestation work, water and rain could be really helpful elements for you guys to help you on your journey. Do cleansing baths, collect moon water, use water in your everyday rituals. What else do your guides have to tell you? Never feel ashamed for wanting someone to love you. I feel like maybe that's a big lesson you guys are learning right now. New friends are coming soon. I am sensing from that 9 of Swords and that 9 of Pentacles, some of you could be lonely. So that's a beautiful message. Comparison is the thief of joy. Don't compare yourself to others, and don't compare, you know, the things that you should be proud of to all the things that you've maybe done wrong. You know what I mean? Just let it be something to be proud of. Good luck is coming to you. What do you truly want? Are you fighting for it? And that, you know, lends to that card. You know, describe yourself in 5 words. You know, really think about what you want. Things are harder on you than you realize. So don't be mad about don't be mad at yourself for not accomplishing enough, because things are harder on you than you realize, and you're doing just enough. You're doing more than anything, everything you can be doing. We can't let you have what you are asking for. There is something better. You're currently on the right track. Keep it up. You can't know what the future holds, but you can trust that you are protected. So hopefully those messages resonated with you guys, pile 1, and I hope you got some clarity or help of some kind out of this reading. If any of you are interested in a personal reading from me, I have my email in the description and in the comment section so that you guys can contact me there for more information on my prices and services and everything like that. But yeah, if you enjoyed the reading, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this to come, and also love readings on my channel. But I hope to see you here next time. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, well, hello, my beautiful friends who chose pile 2. So you guys felt attracted to this amethyst and the mystical manga tarot. So the first thing that we're going to do for you guys, pile 2, is just draw a few cards to get a look at what Spirit most wants you guys to know right now. What do your guides want you to know? What does Spirit want you to know? Let's take a look. Spirit, what do you want to know right now? We have the 2 of Cups. Strength. And Temperance. Wow. So pile 2, now is the time for your heart to be healed. I think that maybe you've been through a lot of difficulty in the past when it comes to love, when it comes to romantic love, and when it comes to self-love, and I think that now is the time for your heart to be healed. If you guys chose pile 2 and you're watching this when I'm posting it, you know, we have summer coming up. It's April already, you know, and I feel like you are coming into a beautiful summer, you guys. Like, there are so many blessings that are going to be coming forward here. So many beautiful new opportunities and new pieces of wisdom and knowledge that are going to be coming towards you in the coming months. I feel like you're finally going to feel like you see the truth. You're going to feel aligned with Spirit, with divine timing, with your healing. It's really time for you to find that inner balance, for you to feel like you are in sync and you're aligned with your energy, because I think that maybe for a long time you've been going through a lot of confusion and you've been in the dark, and you haven't really known what was to come. But it's time for clarity, and it's time for the truth to come out, especially when it comes to your journey with self-love and your journey with romantic love. I would say that for a lot of you, some kind of romance is coming. And if you're already involved in a romantic relationship, I see it really, really blossoming. A lot of love, a lot of heart, loyalty, honesty, intimacy, just like a beautiful, vulnerable relationship where two people are respecting and honoring each other. I just see like cutesy things, gestures of adoration, people just letting you know that you are seen, you are heard, you are admired, pile 2. And it's just really time for that. Some of you guys could be Leos, you could be Sagittarius. The day I'm posting this, it's a new moon in Aries. And so I think that for the fire signs especially, this is about to be just a really, really beautiful time in your life. And during a recent period of uncertainty, I feel like a lot of you guys showed a great deal of strength, of courage, of loyalty to yourself, to your goals and the things that you want to have a healthier future. Because we have strength here, we have temperance, and both of these things are symbols of health, of physical vitality, of caring for your own physical health. And I think that, you know, you are going to see a lot of benefits to that. And if you are just starting out that journey, this is your sign to keep going. You know, if you're eating healthy, if you're exercising, drinking water, cutting out unhealthy foods or alcohol or things like that, like if you're on that journey, you're going to see a lot of rewards for that soon. And you've shown so much strength and courage when it comes to this experience, that there's just so much light coming to you guys, especially in your love life too. Like, union is coming. If you're not in an official relationship right now, maybe you're talking to a Leo, to a Sagittarius, I'm sensing just blessings are coming. And I feel like Spirit just wants you to know that it's time. And again, maybe recently you've made a decision to focus on your health. Maybe you cleaned your whole house recently, or just started a new schedule. You know, it could be little things, or it could be big things. Again, like quitting your vices, or trying to eat healthy, trying to exercise. But Spirit sees that energy, and they want you to know that you're on the right track. And they want you to know that there are blessings and rewards that are coming forward. Very beautiful messages here, pile 2. Very beautiful energy, because you guys are just feeling really spiritually aligned right now. Like, pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to the visions you see when you close your eyes, things along those lines, because divine timing is taking part in sending you some messages from Spirit. We have the 10 of Cups. Wow, like there's just fulfillment coming, especially with a romantic relationship for a lot of you guys, but as well as just within yourself. Like, and I keep hearing you've come so far, and you've acted just really beautifully in the face of adversity, and your guides are just so proud of you. Like, you have just become such a loving, mature person. And just with this Strength card, like, you might have a lot of really important moral values. You might care a lot about things like loyalty, about fairness, treating people fairly, social justice or social equity could be something that matters a lot to you. But it's like, maybe you didn't start off that way, like as someone who was so caring, and who cared so much about like fighting for those who need to be fought for. You know, I feel like you're that kind of person. Like, you just genuinely, you don't want to hurt anybody. You've been kind, you've been gentle, and you have fought for those who need to be fought for. And like, maybe that wasn't who you were in the past. Maybe that's not how you started off. And Spirit just really is so proud of you for how far you've come. But I feel like there's love coming, especially in like the summertime, or just the next few months if you're not watching this like when I'm posting it. But I feel like there's a beautiful, like, loving relationship coming to your life. And Spirit wants you to know that this is like a gift, but it's also a reflection of the energy you've already been embodying. It's a reward. Oh my God, like, this is all just beautiful. The 6 of Cups, maybe someone's coming back into your life. There could be a child, because of Strength's association with Leo. And the 10 of Cups can mean a family. You know, you could come into this beautiful union with someone. There could be a child coming, a pregnancy coming, maybe just a beautiful relationship to your children if you already have them. Or a healing of your inner child. I feel like you're being told to embrace your inner child. I feel like maybe in some moments of your life, again, because I'm seeing all these positive qualities, but maybe you didn't necessarily start off that way. And part of you could be shameful. You could be trying to hide certain aspects of who you used to be, and feeling a lot of like guilt about certain qualities that are still in you that you kind of want to hide away. And Spirit wants for you to just embrace these parts of yourself, because, you know, maybe you're not seeing them clearly, and it's time to look at yourself lovingly in all ways. Someone from your past could be coming in as well, but there's going to be a lot of nostalgia soon, a lot of reminders of your childhood. But remember that these are not to be taken in an adult way. I feel like maybe if someone from your past comes in, you're going to be looking at them of like, oh, how would this fit into my real adult life? How would this friendship, how would this relationship fit into my real life? And it's not necessarily about thinking about it like that, you know, it's for the purpose of bringing up these memories, of getting you to think about the excitement you used to feel, the person that you used to be, the optimism, the happiness that maybe you used to have in the past. It's time to tap into that and just be playful, enjoy yourself, have fun, be optimistic, sit in your imagination, sit in that positive energy, because it's really time for you to enjoy life. There's going to be so much to enjoy, and it's time for you to enjoy it. Like, there are going to be some blessings coming. If you're not already seeing them, I feel like a lot of you are already feeling aligned to this energy because you're feeling spiritually aligned right now. So you know that it's here, you know that it's coming. It's really time for you to embrace that. And oh my God, we have the Fool. It's really time for you to embrace that and for you to just enjoy yourself, embrace your childlike energy, explore new things, enter new journeys, and know that you're protected no matter what it is that you do. Now is the time that you're going to come into a new phase. A lot of the healing, a lot of the inner work, it's going to become more profound. It's going to become more meaningful and more cemented in your mind. These lessons that you've been learning for a long time, you will feel like finally you understand the reason that the story has gone the way that it went. And really big changes are coming. Don't sit in anxiousness about it. Don't be nervous that like the blessings aren't going to come or that they're going to be taken away from you. The Fool isn't worried about the dangers that lie beyond the path he's walking. He's not worried about the ways that he could fail, the ways that he could fall, the people who could hurt him. He is just happily enjoying the new things that are ahead. And I feel like Spirit just really wants that for you. And they know that you're you're the type of person to get kind of nervous about it. But it's important that you just appreciate it while it's here. But let's get some more messages, you guys. Really, really positive messages coming in. I think you guys have done a lot of the inner work, and there are going to be blessings coming. Just a lot of positivity coming in. And it's because you guys are ready for that. You're energetically embodying that. 29, I am insightful. You are highly intuitive and creative. Your mind thinks in pictures. What I said about paying attention to the messages when you close your eyes, and about you guys being intuitively aligned right now. But your mind thinks in pictures, and you seem to draw information and ideas from out of the sky. And I was thinking about the sky too when I was looking at this card. That's so funny. A powerful drive to know the oneness of all things. Like, you guys are about to feel really connected with divine timing for sure. With this Temperance card and the way that these messages are relating to this Temperance card, that really solidifies it for me. Like, your intuition's going to be off the charts. You're going to be super connected to divine timing. 14, I am practical. And 14 is the Temperance number. I am practical. You are open-minded and always up to try something new. Yet you are wise enough to stop and think before you jump into things. This pragmatic approach helps ensure your time, attention, and efforts are meaningful. So I feel like you guys, like, there's no more effort left that you need to put in. Like, you've already made the plans, you've already walked the path. I feel like it's just time for you to trust that, you did the right thing. 555, I am optimistic. A major shift is about to come into your life experience and change your path's direction. Be open and stay positive. Yes, absolutely, you guys. Let's take a look at one of these. We're we're just gonna draw one of these. Spirit, what question should pile 2 be asking themselves now and as a theme in this chapter? How can I deepen my trust right now? Trust, surrender, let go of the wheel. Yeah, what I was explaining with the Fool card, you can trust yourself. Trust fully in yourself so that you can deepen your trust in others. Trust creates safety, and when we feel safe, we feel unstoppable. Let go and trust. Today, find your center in the chaos and be certain with yourself so you can deepen your trust in others. And let's get one of these. Spirit, what should pile 2 be focused on now and in this chapter of their journey? Be still. To stay needlessly busy is to stay distracted, something that can help us survive our pains and troubles, but does nothing to heal them. Though it may seem daunting, take the time to be still. Relax and let your senses rest, putting away all sources of stimulus. Let the silence envelop you, and let yourself just be. So if you guys, and the bottom of the deck is go inward. Take time today to meet with your inner child. With that 6 of Cups, find a comfortable spot, close your eyes, and let your awareness go inward. Feel for the place within you that draws you in, and allow for your inner child to come to you there. Let them be as they are, embracing them, listening to them, and providing them with unconditional love. Wow, I was only going to draw 1, but this is exactly what I was saying with this 6 of Cups. And I was just about to say that if you don't meditate, you should take up some meditation. I feel like Spirit is really trying to tell you that now is a time to listen to your intuition, listen to that inner voice, take up that meditation if it's not something you already do, you guys. But let's get a look at the My Purpose Oracle. What other advice does Spirit have for pile 2? Spirit, what do you need to say to pile 2? Hold on. Heal your solar plexus chakra. So, tap into that inner child because it helps you tap into your passion, helps you tap into who you are, and what you value. What do you want to be doing? What are you passionate about? Who holds me accountable? Number 22. And I feel like for some of you guys, you're very used to people of authority holding you accountable. People who can do something to you or punish you for the mistakes that you make. But I don't think that you're in that place right now, or at least you're going to be transitioning away from that. And it's time to ask yourself, why be so hard on myself? Why be so worried about the things I'm doing or not doing? Because the only person to hold me accountable is me. You know what I mean? Be moldable and flexible. And we have that number 14 coming up again. So this reading could definitely be for you too. If the number 14 is something special to you. It's time to be still. Yes, definitely. Okay. Career change, number 15. Build something new, number 8, and learn a new language, number 13. So you could be starting a new craft, learning a new skill, but I think a lot of new things are going to be coming forward for you guys here. And then let's draw one of these. Spirit, what is one thing that pile 2 is going to need to be focused on in the coming future? And right now, Spirit, what do you want to tell them? Courage. Yes. Oh my God, we had that strength card come out too. I think a lot of you guys, you maybe were scared to overcome the challenges that you were facing in your life. But as time has gone on, you've built more courage. And any challenges that are coming forward for you soon, you're strong enough to deal with it. And you will build your courage, you will build your confidence through accomplishing more and doing more and facing more things and getting through them. And a lot of you maybe don't realize how much courage you've developed over time, but you have a lot of it. And you have to be like fearless enough to enjoy your life. Honestly, I think you guys are usually very high strung, very neurotic, very pessimistic sometimes, and paranoid about like all the bad things that could happen. But you gotta just like have the courage to live your life without fear, to enjoy yourself, and not let that stuff bother you. But the last thing we're going to do, you guys, is use my homemade messages from your spirit guides deck. This is something that I have been working on for a while, and I use it a lot in my personal life, and I use it a lot for personal readings, but I've never used it on YouTube, so I'm very excited about that. But Spirit, what do you have to say to pile 2? What messages from their guides and protectors do they need to hear right now? Those who chose pile 2, what messages from their guides and protectors do they need to hear right now? Ooh, bad news is coming. Trust that it is necessary for your highest good. So there could be news that you're losing something, or maybe I'm sensing some of you already dealt with the bad news. Some of you already heard the bad news, but you know now that it was necessary for your highest good. You know now that like it was what was best for you. We know that you are in pain. Healing will come. Yes, it's time for your healing. It's time for this new journey to be aligned with your healing. A lot of things are going to be cleansed soon so that things can align with your healing. Okay. Yes, absolutely. The blessings you deserve are coming to you. Absolutely. Don't avoid advocating for yourself just to please others. It's okay to admit that you want what you want. It will serve you to study a new craft. And we will just grab a couple more pile 2. How much do you trust the universe? Will you take a leap? We have that Fool card too. That's beautiful. And also we are sending signs through animals. So definitely pay attention to animals, pay attention to all signs. You know, your guides are sending signs. For some of you guys, bad news could be coming, but don't worry. You have to be able to release old things so that better things can come in. But I just see a lot of blessings coming toward you as well. So just don't worry about it, and just enjoy yourself and your life as much as you can. Okay, pile 2, I hope that you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated and was helpful in one way or another. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this to come, as well as love readings and everything like that. And if any of you guys are interested in a personal reading from me, I have my email in the description and in the comment section, so you guys can contact me there for more information on my prices and services and everything like that. But I hope to see you guys here next time, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, well, hello, my beautiful friends who chose pile 3. So you guys felt attracted to this turquoise and the Shadowscapes tarot. The first thing that we're going to do for you guys is just use the tarot to take a look at what Spirit wants you to know right now. What do your guides most want for you to know right now, pile 3? Spirit, what do you have to tell pile 3? We have the 2 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups, and the 9 of Swords. So I feel like a lot of you guys have some inner child work that needs to be done. You know, I'm sensing that some wounds from the past, some childhood experiences, some beliefs that were developed because of those experiences, these things are negatively impacting your inner world right now and the narratives that you're telling yourself. You know, there is maybe a habit in you guys to focus on negativity and focus on the negative aspects of your experiences. And I think that Spirit just really wants you to know that there are always ways to enjoy those same experiences and to, you know, find something you can appreciate and enjoy about whatever it is that you're doing. I think some of you have a lot of responsibilities that you have to take on right now, a lot of things to juggle, and part of you feels like, if I'm gonna manage these things I have to do, I have to like change myself in a lot of ways. I have to approach it in like a serious way and take it super seriously, but Spirit wants you to know that you can do things in whatever way works for you. You can do things in whatever is most enjoyable and convenient for you, and you don't have to limit yourself into the box of like the way you should be doing the things that you need to do, right? Like, for example, if you don't want to do the dishes or something like that, you could, you know, put on music, you could put on a TV show, you could find any way possible to enjoy it, and it'll still get done, and you will still be worth just as much respect for getting it done. So I feel like it's just that sometimes you guys are convincing yourself that, like, in order for you to do the things you need to do, you have to also take them super seriously. And there's still ways for you to be playful, for you to enjoy yourself. But let's get some more cards from the tarot. Okay. We will take all 4 of these. So we have the 6 of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Ace of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. I feel like a lot of you guys, you have forms of self-care where you spend time with yourself and with your hobbies and the things that you love. But part of you sees those activities as like things that don't really matter because they're not bringing you forward in the grand scheme of like your goals and your aspirations and everything like that. And so you're sort of regretting when you take time for yourself, time to have fun and let your creativity and joyfulness flow. You're like regretting it because you feel like you're not, again, like doing this serious work that you need to be doing. But I think that the things that you truly enjoy are allowing you to have the strength to overcome adversity and to take on the challenges in your life and to do the things that you need to do. And you should unapologetically do what you want. I think that's a big thing for you guys, pile 3. Like, a lot of you guys don't realize that you can do whatever you want. Like, there are a lot of things that society tells us we need to do, or maybe your parents or your friends or, you know, people you meet on the street might tell you what you need to be doing, but that doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want. And the things that you enjoy, you shouldn't feel shame for taking time to enjoy them. That's what life is about. And you shouldn't like aspire to spend your time, you know, doing things that you don't like doing. And yes, you have to do those things, but like you're not any less or more worthy of respect if you enjoy yourself along the way as well, and you take time for the things you're passionate about. Some of you are feeling like shame about the way that you're performing, and something I just heard, and it might be a specific message for just a couple of you, but something I just heard is, I'm a bad mother. And we have this Six of Cups here. I'm feeling like some of you are afraid that like you're not doing enough as a parent, that you're not giving enough, that you're not being selfless enough, or you're not in control, or being adult enough. But it's okay. You can do things at your own pace. You can manage your situation in whatever way you need to do that, and not feel bad about it. Like, you're not doing anything wrong. I think Spirit just really wants you guys to know, like, you're not doing anything wrong. This anxiousness, it's not needed. And you can just enjoy your life in whatever way you need to. And I think a big thing Spirit wants you guys to know, Pile 3, is like, you're strong enough. You're strong enough to do all the things you need to do right now, even if you don't feel like you're doing them as well or as thoroughly as you should, or if you feel like you're not like getting there quickly enough. It's okay. You're doing the best you can, and you're doing as well as most people could. And all the things that you're afraid about and that you don't think you can overcome, you're strong enough. And you will be strong enough when the time comes. But let's get some more messages, you guys. So that's just, I think, overall what Spirit wants you to know. But let's see here. What do your angels want to tell you? What does Spirit want to tell Pile 3? Seven, I am brilliant. You possess a very refined mind and a deep urge to uncover life's mysteries. Your ability to acquire vast knowledge on both the informational and spiritual planes give you a greater awareness than most. Yes, and I think sometimes you feel like you are wasting time because you get lost in thought, and you just try to deepen your understanding of your own experience, of your emotional world, of other people's actions. Some of you guys just literally sit there and you get lost in thought, and you get scared that you wasted so much time. But no, these are good things about you. These are things to appreciate. You are brilliant. You have this higher perspective for a reason, and it matters. It's meaningful. Enjoy yourself however you want to, and do whatever you want to. 99, I am courageous. It is time to get to work on the realization of your soul's mission in life. You have a higher purpose in this life that is yours and only yours to fulfill. Unleash your true power. Yes, yours and only yours to fulfill, and it's not for anybody else to understand. Whatever you're doing on your journey, on your path, it's for you, and it's not for anybody else to understand. 222, I am balanced. Trust that the seeds of your thoughts are growing as you are nourishing them with words, feelings, and action. Yes, sometimes you're developing your higher self and you don't even realize it, Pile 3. You really don't even realize it. And Spirit is calling you to do things sometimes. Spirit is calling for you to sit in stillness sometimes, sit in your thoughts, do something you weren't planning to do, and you might get down on yourself that you didn't do your day as planned that day, but Spirit called you to do that. And that was the right thing to do. Let's get one of these. Spirit, what question should Pile 3 be asking themselves now and in this chapter of their life? Oh. Where am I with my health goals? Where do I want to be? Why am I not there? What will it take for me to feel well? If my body could talk, it would say, feed your body what it needs to feel nourished, appreciated, and loved. make some new exciting goals to take your health to the next level. And this could be spirit telling you guys, like, maybe part of like the disconnect with the things you need to be doing and the things you actually end up doing is that there are needs that you have for your body, for your soul, that need to be taken care of before you push yourself to do other things that you have to do. You need to focus on those needs, because those things being met for you is what's going to empower you to be able to do everything that you need to. But what else does Spirit have to say, you guys? What else should pile 3 be focusing on now and in this chapter of their life? Run wild. Oh my goodness. It is time to give into the wild, childlike nature that resides in all of us. Yes. Play with things, you guys. Play with your life. Cultivate a spirit of play and allow yourself to get messy. Go barefoot in the mud, be outside in the rain, finger paint, and just be unproductive. Find pleasure in letting go of the notion that you have outgrown your untamed nature, allowing your inner child to run wild. I couldn't have said it better myself. That's exactly what I've been trying to say, you guys. I think that's exactly what Spirit wants for you. Stop trying to follow all these rules all the time. You can do whatever you want. This is the My Purpose Oracle. We'll draw a few cards from here. Number 15, what am I avoiding? And I think there are like needs you're avoiding somehow, you guys. Definitely focus on whatever your needs are, because there's wisdom to be found in that. Build a team, 21. Maybe you need help. Like maybe you need a support system from other people, but you're not asking them for help. You feel like you have to do everything on your own, but that's not always true. Why do I procrastinate? Number 12. And that's not like, don't ask that question with judgment or with shame. Ask yourself why you feel a need to do that, and like what need is that meeting for you? Because it is meeting a need. Learn or teach body awareness. Yeah, I think just with that other card too, like if your body could talk, what would it say? Is your body feeling okay? And this is something I preach on my channel all the time if you've seen my other videos, but like I had a very difficult journey with body awareness. Like I just didn't realize that I was like dehydrated, or that like my posture was like hurting my joints and things like this, you know what I mean? And I feel like once you tap into that and you understand that, it really helps empower you to do everything else, because you realize that your body is asking you for things, and you know, when you don't answer the call, things can get a lot worse in your inner experience. Imagine your perfect life. Number 5, and we have learn a new language. Number 13. Yeah, you could need to learn a new craft, learn a new skill, something along those lines. And then we'll do one of these. Spirit, which of these messages, which of these cards does pile 3 need to focus on now and in this chapter? What is the biggest theme that should be focused on now and in this chapter? Leadership. And we had build a team too. I think that you can manage everything. You can do whatever it is you're needing to do. I think like some of you are trying to manage a household, or you're trying to manage your life, or something along those lines. But I feel like it's time to understand that you make the rules. You can make the rules. If something is like messing up your day or exhausting you or making things worse, sit and like how it, you know, your activities are making your body feel. How are your responsibilities and tasks making your body feel? And like, what can you do to make that experience better? You're in control and you make the rules, and you can make your life, you can curate your life in a way that suits you and serves you. But the last thing that we're going to draw from you guys is my handmade messages from your spirit guides deck. And this is something that I use a lot in my personal life. And if you've had a private reading with me, it's possible I've used it for you. But I've never used it on YouTube before, so I am excited about that. But let's take a look at what messages your guides have for you, pile 3. Spirit, what do you have to say to pile 3? What do they need to hear? What do their guides wish to tell them? Okay. Comparison is the thief of joy. So don't compare yourself to others. Don't compare your success to others or the way that you're doing things. Pile 3 need to hear, Spirit. Your journey with healing is not finished yet. Definitely in terms of your inner child too. I think that might have been the first thing I said. There's just inner child work that needs to be addressed for sure. The stillness is necessary. Maybe you guys need to sit in some stillness, some meditation. You have an important relationship with earth and nature. So some of you guys could be earth signs, that's Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and you could also really need to step into nature, you know, go barefoot in the grass, right? Like sit in the dirt, sit with nature, and that will really help to empower you. And also if any of you guys do witchcraft or manifestation work, earth could really be a helpful element for you guys. Crystals, rocks, things like that. You are deeply admired by many. Yeah, the work that you do, the things you've overcome are maybe very admired by the people around you. Your doubt in yourself is holding you back. Let's see. It will serve you to study a new craft. Your feelings matter, and it only harms you to believe otherwise. Do not wish away a single moment of your life. Yes, you can enjoy yourself instead. Don't wish it away. Don't wish it to be over. Find a way to enjoy it. And then we also have, we are doing what we can to support you. So your guides want you to know that they're doing what they can to support you. And actually something's calling me to draw just a couple more messages for you guys. So hold on. Spirit, what do you have to tell pile 4? Ooh. Please pay more attention to yourself. Stop ignoring your needs. You are strong enough for what is to come. I believe I actually said those words. You are strong enough for what is to come. If the path is blocked completely, try a new one. So if something's not working, you guys, change it, shift it, make the choice to make it something different. But hopefully that reading resonated, pile 3, and hopefully it was helpful to you in some way. And if it was, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this to come, and also mostly love readings on my channel and stuff like that. But if any of you guys are interested in a personal reading from me, I do have my email in the description and in the comment section. So you can contact me there just for more information on my prices and services and everything like that. But I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope to see you here next time. Okay, bye-bye.